can just shout out your answers. So there are three basic fundamental understanding of law of attraction. No? So first understanding is what? 1, 2, 3, like that you can say, share. So yes, Amiji, you raise your hand. Please go ahead.
No, I said I'm aware of what was discussed in the last session.
Okay.
But if you ask me a question, you will have to repeat. I mean, I thought.
Okay. So anybody who remembers the basic principles of law of attraction? Okay. Number 1.
Ask.
No, that is the process of manifestation. I am asking the basic understanding of law of attraction. The principles, guiding principles of law of attraction. So first one is, let me guide you on that. Everything is energy.
Yeah.
Correct? So the whole universe which we see, the physical universe which has been created, which we know was created out of Big Bang. So the whole manifestation of the physical universe which we can see, which we can feel, in which we live, is everything is energy. Either it is unmanifested energy or it is manifested energy. So basic understanding is that everything is energy. Second principle is, I will not go into the details because we've already done in the last session. I'm just giving you the basic points, right? Second is, how the universe got created is the energy manifested into matter. So we remember the equation E is equal to mc square. So in short, the guiding principle is where focus goes, energy flows and results follow. This is the second principle of law of attraction. Yes. And the third one is thought become things. And this is true for human beings also. We become what we think. So our thoughts make us. So the basic essence is that what we think, we become. And similarly, everything in our life, whatever is being manifested, is thoughts becoming things, situations, people. So we are basically a magnet and we are attracting the outside world accordingly the way we are, you can say, charged, or we are magnetic enough. So in simple understanding, हम लोगों को आकर्षित करते हैं. तो यही आकर्षण का सिद्धांत है. This is the law of attraction. We attract people, situations and things in our life. So we are a magnet and we are attracting the life. That is how you need to look at it. So if you are suffering from illness or wellness, or enjoying wellness, yeah, you're suffering from illness or enjoying wellness, you are attracted it. You are a magnet who is attracting illness or wellness, right? If you are attracting success or failure, you are the magnet who is attracting success or failure. So that is how you need to look at life. Clear? Then we went on to discuss what is the process of creation or manifestation. So the process we saw was, now what you have said is right, sir. Sushil Jain ji, aapne kaha tha. So the first part that we is ask. And when we say ask, we don't mean that we go with a begging bowl, keep asking from the universe. No. Every thought, every word, and every action is an asking. Every desire, every intention, every wish, every blessing is an asking. Every prayer is an asking. Yes. So the energy that you are radiating out into the universe is asking. And the second step is receiving. So it has to be in your belief system. You have to be in full gratitude. And then you set up the process of receiving. Correct? So ask, believe, and receive. These are the three steps basically. So the belief comes with complete faith in the divine process. Ask and then believe and then receive. We saw this in detail. So this is what we had discussed in the last session. And of course, we had many discussions. So now I throw the group open. Any questions, anything that you want to discuss based on your last session discussions or anything new that is coming up for you? Please go ahead and you can put in your views or ask for any clarity. Yes. Sanjeev has raised his hand. Yes, Sanjeev, go ahead.
Hey, I would like to share one of the incidents this week. So I met someone and this lady, she was actually going through a challenge about, she's a home tutor. She was not getting too many students. And then we discussed and we talked about and we shared about why you're not getting students? And then she got to understand that probably she's attracting not to have students. They come and they go. And this week, in a week, she changed her vibration, changed her thought process, and she got 7 tuitions, which is continuing on a regular basis.
She got
7 tuitions,
okay. Oh, great. Okay,
1
great.
week.
Very good.
That's what I would like to share.
Wonderful. That's a perfect demonstration of how the law of attraction works. Correct. And that is exactly what we are going to see now. What are the processes we have seen? We have seen the guiding principles. We have seen the process. Now the question is either you are manifesting it perfectly, easily, with ease and joy and glory. That's what I normally say. Or you are saying that law of attraction is 50-50, crack jack. कभी आता है, कभी नहीं आता है. So let us first understand what is happening in life. What is your experience of law of attraction? How much or what is the percentage of your desires getting fulfilled with the law of attraction? Because law of attraction always works. It's not that it works 50% and it is on for 50%, off for 50%. No, it is 100% working for everyone. We are attracting whatever we are attracting in life based on the law of attraction. But what you're attracting may not be what you desire. That's a different story altogether. Yes, so that is what we would like to bridge the gap. So what you're attracting should be actually what you desire. Then it is 100% for you. So let us see what is missing. So anybody who would like to share? Yes, Gunjan, you raise your hand. Go ahead.
मेरे साथ तो अभी अभी हुआ है, आधा घंटा पहले ही. तो आई वॉज मैं बहुत गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसेज आई जस्ट डोंट लाइक टू गो. तो मैंने मैनिफेस्ट किया कि कुछ घर बैठे बैठे डिजिटली हो जाए कुछ. तो मैंने आई जस्ट आस्क्ड फ्रॉम कृष्णा प्लीज डू समथिंग. आई डोंट वांट टू गो एवरी डे. आई वाज गोइंग फॉर 3 days कंटिन्यूसली. तो माई मेड सेड दैट कि अगर आपको पासपोर्ट करवाना ही है अपने बेटे का रिन्यू, तो मेरे जहाँ मैं काम करती हूँ काउंसलर है, वो 1 मिनट में करवा देंगे. एंड आई टोल्ड यू, आई सेड सर प्लीज सेंड सम हीलिंग्स कि फटाफट हो जाए काम. एंड इट हैपेंड विद इन हाफ एन आवर. लाइक आई गॉट अ कॉल फ्रॉम देम कि आपके बेटे का सारा रिन्यू हो गया, तो आप कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी. विद इन 3 days आई मैनिफेस्टेड.
Fantastic. So that is how it works. So obviously you have done something right in the divine process. Let us understand what do we do right. And if it is not happening, what is that we are doing wrong? That will give us clarity. Because see, you cannot have law of attraction results like an accident. आज हो गया, मजा आ गया, कल पता नहीं होगा कि नहीं. ऐसे नहीं है. Because it is a law. Law of gravity works every time. Every time you jump out of the window, first you will go down, correct? And then you will go, if you are lucky, you will reach an hospital. Otherwise, you will straight away take the flight to the heavens, possibly, correct? But first, law of gravity says very clearly, if you jump out of the window, you have to go down. So that is the law. अब रात के 12 बजे जाओ या सुबह 4 बजे उठ के जाओ, ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में भी कूदोगे तो नीचे ही जाओगे खिड़की से. Similarly, law of attraction will always work. It is always working. Are we using it the right way? Then we manifest our desire. Yes. So let's have some experience sharing. आपके अनुभव क्या है? लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन से काम हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है? या आप ये मानते हैं कि आपकी लाइफ में जो कुछ हो रहा है आप ही अट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं, या आपका पड़ोसी अट्रैक्ट कर रहा है आपकी लाइफ में? काला जादू किया उसने और मेरी लाइफ में बर्बादी शुरू हो गई. How many of us have heard these kind of stories? No? So you have to understand, don't blame others for your life. You are the master of your life. You are the master of your karma. You are the master of your destiny. You are attracting things in your life, whether it is a fortunate incident or it is an unfortunate incident. So let's have some people share. Yes, Shashankji, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So I am aware of this law of attraction, and ever since I read the book, The Secret.
Secret, the
at
power,
least-
the magic, yes.
Yeah, so at least one of those I have really applied, and I have always been successful, and that isn't getting the parking slot. I mean, the even before I start from my home, I just visualize where I'm going and in which lane I will get the parking, and I always get it. I don't know. I mean, it is always working.
Okay, good.
irrespective. I mean, it's more than 10 years
So
now.
at
But
least you are aware that
at
it
least
works
this
every time, correct?
but may not be other things in my life, but at least this particular thing is always working for me.
Very good. So now let us look at why it is not working in other areas. Parking is okay. You have ticked it. That box is ticked. Look at the other areas of your life. Are you attracting wellness in your life? Are you attracting great health in your life? Are you attracting peace of mind, great money in your wealth in your life? Are you attracting joyful relationships in your life? These are the main things, right?
Yeah.
गाड़ी की पार्किंग तो इधर से उधर भी हो जाएगी तो चल जाएगा, लेकिन लाइफ के जो मेन पिलर हैं, हेल्थ, वेल्थ एंड रिलेशनशिप, आर वी अट्रैक्टिंग मैजिकल रिजल्ट्स इन अवर लाइफ? Are you able to invoke the, I would say, the God of miracles and then manifest magic and miracles in your life? That is the test of law of attraction. So law of
Yeah,
attraction
to quite
actually
an
can,
extent. At least 80% I am able to attract, but ye dil mange more.
great. So look at those 20%, whatever you are doing, great. There is no question about discussing that. Of course, you can share it for the others' benefit. But we have to look into our life and see why that balance 20% or 40% or 60% is not happening. That is why we are in this session today. Yes? Right. So I will definitely throw some light on it. But first, I want you to be aware of what is happening in your life. So let's have some more people share. क्या चल रहा है आपकी लाइफ में? Why sometimes it is not happening? Okay, let me give you a, you can say, a very bold statement. All human beings on this planet Earth, so let us take it 800 crore human beings, all want to be happy, all want to be healthy, all want to be wealthy, enjoy great relationship. Without any exception, चाहे वो रिक्शा चला रहा हो, चाहे वो मजदूर हो, चाहे वो टाटा हो या अंबानी हो या अदानी हो या पॉलिटिशियंस हो, मोदी जी हो या राहुल जी हो, जो मर्जी हो. Yes, all of us want this. And how many of the percentage of what percentage of the population are actually manifesting all these things? ये तो हर एक की बेसिक डिजायर है ना. कितने लोग कर पा, व्हाट इज योर आइडिया, कितने लोग परसेंटेज वाइज ये कर पा रहे होंगे?
5%.
हाँ,
5% maybe.
5%, too high.
2%. 2%.
Okay, for discussion sake, I'll grant you that 2%. But look at it. Even 2% is very high. Actually, it will be 99.99, 0.01%. अगर 800 करोड़ हैं, तो आपको क्या लगता है 8 करोड़ लोग पूरे तृप्त होके जी रहे हैं? नहीं, 8 लाख भी नहीं हो रहे होंगे. Yeah, and don't go by people who are wealthy. जो लोग वेल्दी होते हैं वो ज्यादा डिप्रेशन में जाते हैं, वो ज्यादा कैंसर लेके आते हैं. करेक्ट? सो डोंट गो बाय द आइडिया ऑफ, सो वेल्थ इज ओनली वन, इज एन आई वॉश, आई वुड से. ठीक है ना? तो 99.99, सो 800 करोड़ में से 8 लाख लोग मैं मान सकता हूँ कि ऐसे होंगे जो बिल्कुल बुद्ध की जिंदगी जी रहे हो. हाँ, निर्वाणा अचीव कर लिया है, फुल स्पिरिचुअल गुरु बन गए हैं, या फिर कंप्लीट फुलफिल्ड लाइफ जी रहे हैं, विच एवर वे, चाहे स्पिरिचुअली जीनियस हो या मटेरियलिस्टिक वर्ल्ड में सक्सेस है, स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में भी सक्सेस है, फुल बैलेंस में जी रहे हैं. तो एक्चुअली इट इज 99.99, अमित जी, बट आई ग्रांट यू 1%. ओके, फॉर डिस्कशन सेक लेट अस टेक इट 1%. तो 1% लोग ही लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन को समझ पाए हैं, 99% नहीं समझ पाए हैं, मैनिफेस्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे हैं? इट इज हाई टाइम वी डिस्कस दिस, राइट? And I'm sure we all want to be in that 1%, like Amitji said. So let us look at why it is not working. That will throw some light. जहाँ हो रहा है बहुत अच्छी बात, जहाँ नहीं हो रहा है we have to look at that. Yes. So anybody who would like to share first, and then I will take it on from there. Yes, Amitji, go ahead. Meanwhile, let me just first just acknowledge people who have just joined in. So Parveen ji, welcome. Apurva ji, welcome. Pushpa Agrawal ji, namaskar. Jyoti ji, Tarun, and Devesh, welcome. Yes. Yes, Amitji, go ahead.
So I think if you ask the question कि कहाँ पे नहीं चल रहा है, I don't have the answer to it. कहाँ पे चल रहा है और क्यों चल रहा है, that I can talk about.
No, we want to discuss right now क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. We are looking into that. Why 99% of the people are not able to manifest it? What is going wrong?
I think I'd like to share whenever the question is the other way around, how is it happening? Then I'll share.
Okay, that you can share, of course. That you have shared in the last session also, we know that. Today we are going to look at why it is not happening. So anybody who would like, yes, Geeta ji, go ahead. You're on mute.
Yeah. So what I think is because they are not manifesting using all their five senses, they are hoping and wishing, but they're not really seeing the way it should happen. So maybe the manifestation part involves all the five senses. You need to actually see and visualize yourself that way. I think that could be the thing. I'm not too sure though. And so therefore they're not really visualizing, they're hoping, but there's a big if. What if this does not go right? What if this doesn't happen? So that is probably a stumbling block.
Okay, very good, Geeta ji. Let's acknowledge Geeta ji for that. So 2 points we have beautifully pointed out. One is visualization may not be perfect, and second is the element of doubt. Correct? We said faith has to be absolutely 100% because it is a divine process. So if there is a even 1% doubt, then the manifestation is not going to happen. So you are right there. So doubt, if you are in doubt, yeah, you will give me a few seconds because there is a, I think, load shedding here.
We can
So-
see you and hear you. You can continue.
Yeah. So this is how I would appear if I didn't have the body, right? Okay, that's fine. All right. So where was I stopped before rudely? What was the last line I was saying? If somebody can remind me.
Manifestation doesn't happen if you
Yeah.
have a doubt.
Yeah. So if there is an element of doubt, then the manifestation will not happen or may not happen. And second thing is, if the visualization is not perfect, then possibly your doubt will create some visuals, and that is going to, yeah, good. So that will create some problem. So good, Vidyaji, that is a good understanding why it is not happening. Let's look more into it. Anybody else who has any question, any views to share? Devesh, go ahead. Devesh, you can unmute yourself and share. Yes, Devesh.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah.
सर जो मेरी जो एनालिसिस है वो ये कहती है कि एक्चुअल में स्पिरिचुअल लेवल पे आपकी भाव का बहुत बड़ा रोल है।
Okay.
और जब तक आप उसको प्योर नहीं करोगे, आप अपनी फीलिंग्स को और भाव को सही नहीं करोगे कि क्या आप अपने यूनिवर्स से मांग रहे हैं, तब तक वो चीजें नहीं होंगी। बिकॉज इट जस्ट लाइक अ यूनिवर्स, और पूरा ब्रह्मांड है। आपने अगर टारगेट नहीं, राइट टारगेट नहीं किया तो कुछ का कुछ भी मिल सकता है। एंड दैट इज द रीजन मैक्सिमम पीपल्स फेल्स।
ओके, वेरी गुड। सो अनदर व्यू पॉइंट वी हैव गॉट। एंड भाव की बात कर रहे हैं तो भाव के साथ में एक और चीज जोड़ूंगा, भावना। भाव और भावना
Yes.
दोनों जरूरी है। इंटेंट एंड इमोशन बोथ आर इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट?
Yes, yes, yes.
Intention or affirmation will give you what you want to manifest, and the intensity or emotion will give you the power of manifestation. So आपका intention, attention and intensity, these are the three things which are important for manifestation. Very good, Devesh. So I hope it is clear to everybody. If you have any kind of objection or doubts, then you should discuss. Yes, Gunjan, go ahead.
Sir, after manifesting, like we have to take an action also. Action is also very important.
Yeah, that is good. वो तो करना ही है, वो तो मालूम ही है, क्योंकि कर्म तो हम हमेशा करते ही हैं, हमेशा। थॉट्स, वर्ड्स एंड एक्शंस ही आस्किंग का पार्ट है। तो आस्किंग में आपका थॉट्स भी आएगा, वर्ड्स भी आएंगे, एक्शंस भी आएंगे, दैट विच इज परफेक्ट, which is understood. Yes, good point. Yes, let's acknowledge Gunjan. Very good. Anybody else who wants to share anything? Another one or two sharings
बात
I
तो
will
सिंपल है। There might be some issues with how we ask and in our belief system, whether we are able to believe completely, and the third is are we ready to receive. I think the basic thing that is where we might be lacking somewhere: asking, believing and receiving. We may not be ready to receive.
Okay, good.
This general type of things.
Though you have not pinpointed what is missing, but then you have laid you pointed the finger at the whole process. Maybe asking, maybe believing, maybe receiving, something is missing there. Okay, got it. So that is fine. Let's look more into it. Anybody else who has any view? Any point of view? Right. So I will now go into some depth. Ready for it? So keep your back straight, pay more attention, avoid all the distractions, and I will give you an example, right? First of all, tell me between energy and matter. Energy means unmanifested energy we are talking of, and matter is the manifested energy, correct? तो इस ब्रह्मांड को हम मैनिफेस्टेड एनर्जी मान सकते हैं. सो यू टेल मी, एनर्जी एंड मैटर, व्हाट इज मोर अबंडेंट? यानी कि एनर्जी एक तरीके से आप बोल सकते हो इनफाइनाइट है, अनलिमिटेड है, लेकिन मैटर जितना मर्जी बड़ा हो लिमिटेड है और फाइनाइट है. करेक्ट. और जब हम फोकस करते हैं एनर्जी पे, अनमैनिफेस्टेड एनर्जी पे, तो वो मैनिफेस्ट होके मैटर बन के हमारी लाइफ में आता है. दिस इज द प्रोसेस. एवरीबडी क्लियर ऑन दिस? नो डाउट्स? यस. तो द क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट आर वी फोकसिंग ऑन? हम एनर्जी पे फोकस कर रहे हैं या मैटर पे फोकस कर रहे हैं? पहले मैं थ्योरी बता देता हूँ, फिर एक एग्जाम्पल से एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. राइट. If you are focusing on energy, you are focusing on something which is infinite and abundant. So there is no scarcity there. Yes, but and of course you are asking the divine. So आप divine से मांग रहे हैं और energy के level पे मांग रहे हैं. Then what happens? You have no limitation, no competition, full abundance and infinite creation से आप infinite से वहां से create कर रहे हो. लेकिन जब आप matter से, matter को देख के आप कुछ affirm करते हो, then you are looking at something finite, you're looking at something limited, you're looking at something with scarcity, and then you are trying to manifest it. Yes. So what do you think will be more powerful? Manifesting at the level of energy or manifesting at the level of matter?
Energy for sure.
And 99% of the people are manifesting matter at the level of matter. पड़ोसी की गाड़ी लाल है, मेरे को उससे बड़ी लाल गाड़ी चाहिए, ज्यादा लाल गाड़ी चाहिए. सो मैटर से कंपेयर करके मैटर क्रिएट कर रहे हो. उसको 1 लाख की इनकम है, मेरे को 2 लाख की इनकम चाहिए. क्लियर? तो राइवलरी, जेलसी, कंपटीशन, स्केर्सिटी. उसको मैनेजर की जॉब मिल गई, मेरे को जनरल मैनेजर की जॉब चाहिए. तो मैटर से आप मैटर की क्रिएशन करने की कोशिश कर रहे हो. फाइनाइट, लिमिटेड, स्केर्सिटी. क्लियर? आ रही है बात समझ में? अब एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल देके समझाता हूँ, और that will be the foundation of whatever I'm going to say after that. Okay, so visualize a scene. Two brothers, elder, younger कौन है आप देख लीजिए. अगर आप younger हैं तो आप younger मान लीजिए brother को. You are the younger brother there in the story. So visualize you are in a story. Correct? Two brothers are there, and one brother gets a box of chocolate from his father on his birthday. He says, "Papa, birthday है तो मेरे को चॉकलेट का डब्बा दो. मैं खूब खाऊंगा, मजे करूंगा. आज के दिन मेरे से कुछ मत बोलना कितने चॉकलेट खा रहा हूँ, क्या खा रहा हूँ. जस्ट गिव मी चॉकलेट, आई वांट टू एंजॉय." Father gives him a box of chocolate, and when he gets a chocolate, let us say it's a matter finite, so उसको 10 चॉकलेट मिल गई. Now the other brother, he says, hey, मैंने तेरे को आइसक्रीम दी थी, जब मेरे को मिली थी, तू मेरे को अपनी चॉकलेट में से चॉकलेट दे. 5 चॉकलेट दे. एक दूंगा. कहता अच्छा 3 दे दे. कहता अच्छा 2 दूंगा. ठीक है. सो यू स्ट्राइक ए डील that out of the 10 chocolates that he gets, you take 2 chocolate. ठीक है. He is also feeling lost because he has lost 2, and you also feel that you have lost 8 because he had 10. You lost 3 at least. बराबर बराबर मिलना चाहिए. So the whole idea of loss is coming from where?
Matter.
आप किससे मांग रहे हो? अपने भाई से मांग रहे हो. जो उसके पास है उससे मांग रहे हो, और वो उतना ही देगा जितना वो बर्दाश्त कर सकता है या जितना वो दिलदार है. ठीक है. नाउ इमेजिन दैट योर फादर इज समथिंग हु इज इनविजिबल. हाँ, एनर्जी है वो. करेक्ट. एंड बच्चों के लिए तो फादर इनफाइनाइट ही है, गॉड ही है. अगर आप अपने फादर के पास जाते हो कि पापा मेरा बर्थडे है, मैं चाहता हूँ कि उस दिन मेरे को जो भी लोग मिले मैं उन सबको चॉकलेट बांटूं, मैं भी खाऊं और अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी खिलाऊं. उस दिन जो भी मेरे को मिलेगा, चाहे वो नौकर हो, रिक्शा वाला हो, जो भी मेरे को उस दिन मिलेंगे सुबह से शाम तक, मैं सबको चॉकलेट बांटूंगा. नाउ दिस इज समथिंग क्रिएशन फ्रॉम द एनर्जी लेवल. फादर विल गिव हिम 10 boxes of 100 chocolates each. Possible? Yes, because he is convinced that the purpose is bigger. Yes. एक ने मांगा अपने अपनी कंजम्पशन के लिए, अपने मजे के लिए। दूसरे ने मांगा लोगों के साथ बांटने के लिए, खुद भी खाऊंगा, लोगों को भी खिलाऊंगा। नाउ रिप्लेस दिस चॉकलेट विथ एनीथिंग that you are trying to manifest. Father is the energy, the divine. Are we asking from people or are we asking from the divine? Are we looking at finite or are we looking at infinite? This is the basic difference of why the law of attraction does not work at the level of matter. क्योंकि वहां scarcity मॉड्यूल में काम कर रहे हैं, एनर्जी लेवल पे फुल अबंडेंस है. How many of you can connect with what I said? अब उसके फादर ने उसको इस स्टोरी को आगे बढ़ाएं तो फादर ने उसे 10 बॉक्स दिए 100 चॉकलेट्स वाले. He has 1000 chocolates. He distributes that to anybody and everybody eats that with. And every day those people are giving him in return also. Every day is a feast for him also, because now everybody who has got a chocolate from him is feeding him chocolate the next day. Chocolate you can replace by anything. It could be a energy of love, peace and joy. It could be energy of health, wealth and relationship. आप रिलेशनशिप में सबको जॉय बांट रहे हैं और सबसे जॉय ले रहे हैं. Get my point? So just extrapolate this chocolate into anything that you want in your life and anything that you are distributing in this life. And that is when the law of attraction will work for you like a miracle, like a magic. Making sense? How many of you can connect with what I said? So always remember, you need to ask from the father, not from the brother. ब्रदर के पास लिमिटेड है, फाइनाइट है, स्केर्सिटी में है वो खुद, उसकी जरूरतें पूरी नहीं हुई, वो आपको कैसे देगा? बट फादर इज अबंडेंट, इनफाइनाइट एनर्जी. जो मांगोगे, जितना मांगोगे मिल सकता है. बट देन आइडिया इज you should be having a higher purpose of growth and contribution. You should be having the purpose of, like I said, growth and contribution, and who you are as an identity should be somebody who is a provider, not a consumer. आपको अपने खाने के लिए नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को अच्छी हेल्थ दे दो, मेरे को अच्छा पैसा दे दो ताकि मैं रईसी कर सकूं, मैं अय्याशी कर सकूं. यूनिवर्स विल आस्क यू, क्यों भाई आराम, वेट कर दो, अभी अभी तेरी प्रायोरिटी उतनी जरूरी नहीं है. But if you say, I want to contribute that to 1 lakh people in my life, universe will say, yes, that is a good idea, go ahead. तो फादर भी उसी को देंगे ना जहाँ जिसका पर्पस क्लियरली दिख रहा हो, सेल्फलेस है. सेल्फिश पर्पस के साथ जाओगे, यूनिवर्स विल ग्रांट यू, ऑफ कोर्स इट विल ग्रांट यू, बट टाइम लगेगा. आपके कर्मास कैसे हैं देखने के बाद मिलेगा. यस, बट इफ यू आर डूइंग दैट फॉर सेल्फलेस and contribution to everybody, universe will grant you like a magic right now. So that is basically the story and the gyan which I wanted to tell you. Why 99% of the population are not able to manifest the law of attraction is because they are playing very small. They are playing selfish desires को manifest कर रहे हैं. Higher purpose है ही नहीं. Growth and contribution का idea ही नहीं है. Consumption का idea है. मुझे दे दो, मुझे दे दो, मुझे दे दो. क्यों दे दें? ऐसे ज्यादा वर्दी लोग लाइन में खड़े हैं ना, क्यों मिल जाएगा आपको, बताओ. So create a bigger purpose, work for growth and contribution to all, and see the magic of the universe happening in your life. This will be the real manifestation of law of attraction. Yes, how many of you can connect with it? Very good. So now let us have some sharing. Who would like to go first? What is opening up? Now see, in those areas जो 20% 30% आपका नहीं हो रहा था, क्या मैं बहुत छोटी गेम खेल रहा था, क्या मैं सेल्फिश डिजायर को लेके बैठा था, उसको बड़ा करो. उस पर्पस को सेल्फलेस बनाओ. अपनी आइडेंटिटी को कंज्यूमर से प्रोवाइडर में ले आओ. राइट? जो देता है उसको हम देवता बोलते हैं ना, और जो खाता है उसको भोक्ता बोलते हैं. तो भोक्ता में नहीं बनना है, भोग योनि में है लेकिन भोक्ता नहीं बनना, हमको देवता बनना है. वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड, एंड व्हेन यू प्रोवाइड यू विल बी द फर्स्ट वन टू रिसीव. व्हेन यू गिव यू आर द फर्स्ट वन टू रिसीव इट. वो चाहे लव, पीस एंड जॉय हो, वो चाहे अबंडेंस हो, वो वेलनेस हो, जो मर्जी हो, प्रॉस्पेरिटी हो. Yes? Okay, let's have some people share. The Gyan part is only that much. Now the realization. So let's have some people share. And of course, Amit ji and Sanjeev, now you can share whenever you feel like, because that will add on to what I want to say. Yes. कौन बोलना चाहेंगे? Stunned into silence. What happened? No? Introspection?
May I, if nobody?
Yeah. Amit ji, go ahead.
Gita ji wants to say something first.
नहीं, Amit ji, go ahead.
So I think
मेरे यहाँ बहुत लाइट जा रही
when
है,
you were
Amit ji.
talking about actually at my place is something when you were talking about what small are we manifesting or trying to attract, which may be against not in the best interest of some other party involved. So that was constantly reminding me of this very favorite phase of mine, which is inclusion of potential losers. Hi, are you there? I think his video got frozen. So
right now.
Yeah, maybe say his Wi-Fi is restarting. So, but then a lot of good things opened up. Very specifically focusing on energy is something. It's a very brand new way to look at how do we precipitate and bring that impact. Beautiful. I think till the time he comes, Sanjeev ji, over to you, just in case if you want to say a few things.
Thanks, Amit ji. Yes, you can share. So anyone, any question, any doubt, we can talk right now. I think he's here. No, but yes, anything.
Yeah.
Geeta
So I will actually then share my experience of this, which Shashiji also just finished talking about. So Sanjeev ji, you remember you recorded that video on YouTube where I landed up talking about the same thing, which is so close, not just close, but one of the favorite achievements that I've been able to also kind of, I think, miracles have manifested. So, Sashi sir, are you back?
Yes, I think I am back.
Yeah.
A lot of, I think, disturbance here because of the power shedding. Yeah. But I hope it's fine. You can listen to me? You can hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we can.
Good. So I think Amit ji must have shared. So Sanjeev, over to you. Anything you want to share about your understanding and expertise?
Yeah, so Shashi, actually law of attraction is such an interesting subject always been, because has been able to use it, implement it a lot for myself and with others. So मेरे को ना इसको जब भी लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन की बात आती है, लोग बोलते हैं इट डजंट वर्क, तो मुझे गाना याद आता है, एंड that's like Bollywood song, क्या करूं कि ना करूं कि कैसी मुश्किल है, कोई तो बता दे इसका हल हो मेरे भाई, एक तरफ तो मैनिफेस्ट करूं मैं और उस पर ही तो डाउट फिर से करूं. So game is simple, as Sashi shared and we discussed last time also. It is always manifesting everything, every moment for everybody. But game ये है कि आपको शिद्दत से मांगना पड़ेगा, आपको उस पर विश्वास करना पड़ेगा, आपको उसको मांग के, कहते हैं ना, बिग डैडी के ऊपर छोड़ना पड़ेगा, बिग डैडी के ऊपर छोड़ना पड़ेगा. फिर उसके ऊपर डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए कब आ रहा है कब नहीं आ रहा उस चीज को. That's what I would say. Yes, और लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन का जो फॉर्मूला हमेशा है, विच आई ऑलवेज से, आपको अपनी सबकॉन्शियस माइंड की कंडीशनिंग चेंज करनी पड़ेगी. लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन आज भी आप अट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो, लेकिन लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन अट्रैक्ट में आप जो सोच रहे हो कॉन्शियसली वो शायद नहीं कर रहे हो, जो सबकॉन्शियसली चल रहा है वो अट्रैक्ट कर. तो हमारे को फोकस ये करना है कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन में हमें सबकॉन्शियस कंडीशनिंग चेंज करनी है. That's the simple way that I would say. Thank you, Shashi.
Perfect. Let's acknowledge Sanjeev. Wonderful and perfect sharing to the point. And that is exactly the gist of what we have been discussing the last session also. कि conscious mind में सब लोग successful होना चाहते हैं, सब लोग happy, healthy and wealthy होना चाह रहे हैं, joyful relationships चाहिए, लेकिन वो हो नहीं रहा है. Why? Because that it is clashing. This thought of conscious mind is clashing with the subconscious mind. And we all know subconscious mind is 90% and more powerful, and conscious mind is 10%, obviously less powerful. So the thought of conscious subconscious mind will overrule what is happening in the conscious mind. And this alignment of conscious and subconscious mind, जो हम अक्सर बोलते हैं आम भाषा में दिल और दिमाग की लड़ाई, हाँ, तो आपका दिमाग 10% है कॉन्शियस माइंड एंड दिल जो है 90% है इमोशन. So your thoughts and emotions have to be aligned, and this alignment is what again I'm trying to connect with the program that we're going to do. So if we talk of neuro-linguistic programming, that is what happens in the program. There is a perfect alignment of the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. तो आपके दिल और दिमाग में जो क्लेश चल रहे हैं, जो द्वंद्व चल रहा है, वो alignment आ जाएगी proper. And then when your conscious mind also says, I am happy, I am healthy, I am energetic, I am young, and subconscious mind also says the same thing, then the magic will happen. Correct? And of course, what I said just now, the purpose has to be bigger, not a selfish purpose, but for selfless contribution to the humanity. So suppose I say I want to be healthy and I want to live 100 years. Suppose that is the intention. Correct? So purpose uska kya hoga? So that I can contribute
To the
to
others.
humanity that much more. As a healer, as a transformer, as a spiritual guru, I can give my gyan for next 50 years to the humanity and transform them. Now the universe says, great job. Father is proud of me now. Now the father will say, जो लो जितना चॉकलेट चाहिए लो यार, 100 डब्बे देता हूँ तुमको 100 चॉकलेट्स के, बांटो, खाओ और बांटो. गेट माय पॉइंट? सो हेल्थ भी क्यों चाहिए? ताकि लोगों को सर्व कर सके. वेल्थ क्यों चाहिए? ताकि इतना रिसोर्सफुल हो जाऊं कि मैं मान लो एक बहुत बड़ा हीलिंग सेंटर ओपन कर लूं और सारी दुनिया को फ्री हीलिंग दे रहा हूं. क्यों? मेरे को abundance of wealth मिल गई है. Now I can open a healing center and heal people. And by the people who don't know me, I am a spiritual healer and I heal people. Correct? So that is my first and the most, you can say, passion. मेरा इस जन्म का और कई आगे जन्मों का यही पैशन है कि I will be a healer and I will heal humanity till the Satyug comes. तो इस जन्म में हो बहुत अच्छी बात है. So I am going to live for 100 years so that I can contribute to humanity in a big way. So health चाहिए, wealth चाहिए, and powerful relationship चाहिए so that I am happy, and if I am happy, I can spread that
Spread
happiness to people.
Very true.
So when I am desiring health, wealth, and joy, that is along with contribution and growth for me and contribution to humanity, and that comes as a magic to me. Why? Because the universe says, go ahead, straight away. तथास्तु एकदम से बोलने से पहले तथास्तु मिल जाता है. Not only for me, but for all the people in my life. So all my healers say, like Gunjan was saying, अभी तो मैंने बोला आधा घंटा पहले और रिजल्ट आ भी गया, kind of a thing. She told me half an hour before and result. So it happens, it works. Only thing is you have to design a purpose which is bigger than life, and you have to identify yourself as somebody who is a devta, who is a provider, or who is a avatar, who is a divine avatar. Like I consider myself an avatar of healing. Yeah. So that's a good, powerful thought. So great. So let's have more people share so that what is opening up for you. Yes, Gunjan, go ahead.
But I would like to add something. Like you said, the purpose should be big behind your manifestation. So my purpose was that if Johan goes, my son goes to US, then I'll be more contributing in NLP program. So my purpose was bigger only. That's why maybe it's happening
Yes.
very quickly.
Absolutely. When you are doing the divine work, the divine will take care of you. Yes.
Yeah.
In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Yoga Shema Vahamyam. If you are doing the divine work, if you surrender to me, I will take care of you.
Yes,
Great.
sir.
So that is exactly what is to be done when law of attraction, when you are manifesting. Make it big and make it powerful and have 100% faith in it. कि ये होना ही है, ये मेरा जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार है. Love, peace and joy is my birthright. How many of you can say that? Love, peace and joy is my birthright. ये मेरे को फादर ने देना ही है. ये वो चॉकलेट है जो मेरा हक है, और वो देंगे, भरमार देंगे चॉकलेट की. क्यों? क्योंकि आप ये चॉकलेट लोगों के साथ बांटोगे. Look at it that way. And in this program, the neuro-linguistic program, in fact, I am calling that spiritual NLP. This is the first time I have coined this name, spiritual NLP. I have not heard this before. So the NLP program that we are giving will be full of spiritual gyan, full of divinity, and it will move you in your spiritual journey, and of course, format your subconscious mind. I can promise you that much. Yes. So it is going to be huge, and I'm really, really enthusiastic and passionate about it, and looking forward to the whole batch. I'm sure many of you have registered. So first of all, let me acknowledge people who have registered here. Yes. So,
I have.
yes, Amit ji, Gunjan, I know, Sushil ji, Geeta ji, and Apurva ji, Nivedita ji, and of course many others who are on the way. I know that Jyoti ji, I'm not able to see others. Ranjana is on the way. Yes, and so there are many people who have already registered, and we have already formed the group. So we're going to start this session from Sunday. So my invitation to all of you is watch the orientation, which I have floated generously to all the people whom I know, right? So go through that orientation. If you have any doubts, call me, contact me immediately, register into the program. And let me tell you, when you take a decision, the universe will make way for you. And it is a spiritual law, by the way. The universe will make way for the people who know how to take a decision. निश्चयात्मिका बुद्धि बोलते हैं, शास्त्रों में बोला गया है, निश्चयात्मिका बुद्धि. When you take a decision, when your intellect is filled with divine wisdom, when you take a decision, the universe opens up for you. Yes. Hello, am I audible? Or am I frozen?
No, yes, you are.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's have more people share. We still have some time. So let's have some people share. My internet is showing unstable. So in case I get blanked out, Amitji and Sanjeev, please take on. Yes, go ahead. Who wants to share? Yes, Anirudhji, go ahead.
सर मैं ये मेरा अपना इसमें सोचना है कि ये जो पहला जो पॉइंट है, जो हमारा एम या मिशन है, वो बड़ा क्लियर होना चाहिए. जो हमने मांगना है, जो अपने अंदर लाना है, तो वो जो मिशन है वो हमारे थॉट से, दिल से, स्पिरिचुअली, इथिकली स्ट्रोंग होना चाहिए. अगर वो हमारा मिशन स्ट्रोंग होगा तो फिर उसको रिमेम्बर करके, उसको रीडिंग या राइटिंग करके सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में लाकर उसको पाना और आसान हो जाएगा. तो मिशन शुड बी वेरी 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 क्लियर. तो फिर मुझे लगता है कि फिर उसको दिल में, उसको सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में लाकर उसको उस पर एक्शन लेना और उसको आगे बढ़ना बहुत आसान हो जाएगा. नो प्रॉब्लम. प्रॉब्लम आसान. ये मैंने ये तरीका अपनाया है लाइफ में, तो मुझे सक्सेस
क्या
मिली है.
मैनिफेस्ट किया फिर सर? किस एरिया में किया, क्या मैनिफेस्ट किया आपने?
जैसे कोई भी चीज मुझे पानी है, या चीज मुझे ये लगता है कि मुझे आज ये प्रोजेक्ट खत्म करना है अपना ऑफिस का, ठीक है, वो एरिया मुझे, ये बहुत बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट है, बड़ा सभी लोग मना कर रहे हैं, मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि मैं इस प्रोजेक्ट को करूंगा. आईआईटी दिल्ली ने मना कर दिया, दिल्ली कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग ने मना कर दिया, मैंने वो प्रोजेक्ट लिया और फिर उसको मैंने अपने अंदर मैनिफेस्ट किया, उसको अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में डाला, उस पर सोचा, एक्शन लिया और सारी मेहनत की, चाहे मैंने 20 घंटे काम किया, पर तो सक्सेस मिल गई.
Great, wonderful, very good. So you have tasted it before, right? When was this, sir? कब की बात है?
ये बहुत हो गया सर, 1985.
अरे सर, अभी 6 महीने में देखिए ना क्या मैनिफेस्ट किया है. पिछले 6 महीने में, 1 साल में देखिए, because life is happening right now. That will be more real for you. Good that you did that. So you've tasted it before. Now use that and manifest results right now. Correct? That will be the right way. Chalo, let's acknowledge. That's fine. Anirudhji, let's acknowledge Anirudhji. Very good. Yes, Geeta ji, go ahead.
I have a question related to what Agarwal ji said just now. He was talking about some project that he wished to think and do it, something like what Walt Disney had decided. He'd visualized it and it happened in the mind and then it was happening in the real world. Now, he is got a project. No one should mind what I'm saying. Like, he got a project, he got the benefits. Maybe he's looking after 100 workers. They get benefited out of it. But does that mean it's a larger goal? Like, for example, I'm in a part of the BNI. So my gains sheet has something which says that I would want to, I'm a mind coach also, and I would want to transform at least touch upon 500 lives in a 6 months period and bring them happiness. And so that is okay. I automatically get work. Now, it's not about just money. It's about making those people happy. There were people who were on the verge of divorce and stuff like that. Now, I just want to see, am I right, or is Agarwal ji right when he talks about a project, which I think is more like a matter than asking the universe? I just need some clarity there.
Absolutely right. Hold on. Anirudhji, hold कीजिए. ये दोनों ठीक है, इसमें ये नहीं कि ये ठीक है या वो ठीक है, दोनों ठीक है। उनकी लाइफ में वो इम्पोर्टेंट था एंड वो उन्होंने मैनिफेस्ट किया, राइट? बट यू आर राइट इन द ऑब्जर्वेशन दैट इट वाज ए क्रिएशन फ्रॉम द मैटर. Yes.
Yes,
If you
that's
want
what I
to
was
create
saying.
something big, you want to create for the energy level.
So supposing it would have been like this project is very important to me because 500 people are, I'm taking care of 500 people who are working for me. So if I fail in my project, those people are going to go without a job. So their kitchens won't have food. So then I think would have been a larger mission. Am I right?
That's true. That's true. But ultimately, it might have impacted that way. That is big. But then what he shared now may not be the entire project, right?
Okay.
He just shared
Okay.
one aspect of it.
All right. All
So the
right.
entirely of the project might be influencing more than 1,000 people possibly.
Absolutely.
Correct?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
That's absolutely right. But the universe knows it, whether you say it or not. Huh? Your intention is clear, your emotion is clear, your intensity is there. The universe will award you and give you the rewards accordingly. That's
All right.
absolutely
Thank you.
perfect. So you
Thank
can
you.
also create, like, now when you said, I want to, you don't know the 1,000 people whom you are going to impact, but you have just declared to the universe, I am ready, I am willing to transform
Yes.
1,000 lives. So
Yeah.
now that is creating from energy level, which will be profound. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Very good.
So
Very good, Geeta ji. Good understanding. Let's
thank you.
acknowledge Geeta ji and Anirudh ji both. Thank you. Yes, Amit ji, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I would like to probably add, and correct me if I'm wrong, even matter, and by focusing on matter also, the matter can also be manifested.
Yes, it
It's
is
not,
done.
yeah,
99% of the people are doing that only, boss.
so focusing on energy is more holistic, more longer in terms of the impact. But yeah, matter can also be
Yeah,
manifested.
but the emotion behind that creation from matter is competition, rivalry, limited,
Or even a
scarcity.
personal sense of achievement, for example.
Pardon?
So even a personal sense of achievement, irrespective of comparison, even that kind of a matter. For example, his project, or for example, just for my own sake, that I want to own a luxury car, irrespective of competition, is just my own feeling, maybe a childhood dream, for example.
Yeah,
So
but
now
if you ask, why do you want a car? Go deep into it. You want a car, absolutely great. Universe will give it to you. Why do you want it?
competition is not the feeling; it is a sense of achievement. There are two
Happiness.
different
More than
Yes.
that, sense of achievement of what? What are you achieving?
possibility to get luxuries for myself.
And
No end.
family,
Just
of course.
luxury.
Family, your friends.
Those could be additional reasons, which could be even one single reason could be enough. But sense of achievement can also be just enough reason to manifest matter.
किसको अचीवमेंट दिखा रहे हो सर?
अपने आप को.
तो समझिए बात को. अगर वो छोटी गेम है, अगर आप इसी से बोलें, अगर गाड़ी कोई लेके चलें, उसका बड़ा पर्पस, गाड़ी को मैनिफेस्ट करिए. बड़ा पर्पस क्या हो सकता है उसका? लेट्स हैव मोर पीपल शेयर.
So luxury overall.
Instead of making that like a tag of social status, it can help you, right?
Even if
किसी
I'm
के पास
thinking
चार्टर्ड प्लेन
about
है, किसी के पास चार्टर्ड प्लेन है, not for social status. They want to have a meeting in Bombay, breakfast there, lunch in maybe Kolkata, and then dinner possibly they are going to some other country and having it. Great leaders do that. Why? They are contributing to those many people. जिनसे आप मिलोगे, उनकी लाइफ में कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हो, तो उन लोगों को इतना पहुंचने के लिए आपको गाड़ी चाहिए, उनको प्लेन चाहिए. गेट माय पॉइंट? अल्टीमेटली द purpose has to be growth, your growth and contribution to others. If you align with this, universe will grant you easily.
So, for
Absolutely
example,
right.
what Amit wants, he wants a very good, whatever color car which is comfortable and luxurious, but possibly he wants to go out and use that car to reach out different people and help them in whatever missions they have. Would that change the thing
Absolutely.
from matter
That is
to
what I said. That
energy?
is what I said. Yes, because you don't know what you're creating then. But you
Yeah.
are asking from the divine to create, maybe, जितने लोगों से भी मिलो, उनकी फैमिली में और उनकी लाइफ में खुशहाली लाओ. That's great enough. That's a bigger purpose. It will work. Very good. Very good. So Geeta ji and Animamit ji, thank you for sharing. Yes, Sanjeev, you raise your hand. Go ahead. Devesh ji, उसके बाद आपके पास आ रहा हूँ.
So I really that's a really profound part of asking. And for everybody's clarity, just want to add, when Shashi said about bigger purpose or asking from matter instead of matter from the energy, it's not that you cannot manifest from the matter. The point what I understand is that when you manifest from matter, that has a limit. And if you want to play a bigger game, Okay, then for manifesting through energy is the bigger game. That's the
Yes.
simple thing. Otherwise, what Amitji said, what Geeta said, it's all absolutely fine. We can always make,
Absolutely.
and
Right.
again, there's nothing wrong when you're manifesting for your happiness. That's fine. But at least once you get happiness, then how about contributing further? That's the game of the bigger game. That's I want to say. Thank you.
Absolutely perfect. Very good. Aptly said. Great. Right. Deveshi, go ahead.
ऋषि वो शशि जी, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था कि वी ऑब्जर्व इन द सोसाइटी के बहुत सारे जो लोग हैं क्रिमिनल माइंडसेट के हैं और टोटल नेगेटिव पीपल्स हैं जो कभी भी दूसरे लोगों का मतलब पॉजिटिवली सोच ही नहीं सकते हैं। इवन देन दे आर प्रॉस्परस इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी एंड अदर थिंग्स, मेटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स, और उन लोगों को बड़े बड़े मंदिरों में घंटा बजाते हुए भी देखा हुआ है ना? और वो पूरी की पूरी शिद्दत से वहां पर करते हैं और उनकी लाइफ भी जो हमें दिखता है कि लाइफ सेट है। ऐसा क्यों?
बहुत बढ़िया
अगर
चीज
ये
आपने
सब
बोली, जो हमें दिखता है।
कर्मा
हाँ
कर्मा
आपको उनके अंदर का कैंसर शायद नहीं दिख रहा है जो 1 साल बाद आएगा। करेक्ट। उनको आपको वो डिप्रेशन नहीं दिख रहा है जो उनके मैरिज ब्रेकडाउन से आएगा बाद में। सो डोंट गो बाय व्हाट इज appearing, इट इज लॉ ऑफ appearance. Appearance is always deceptive. We have seen that law of appearance. So don't judge you others. You have to look into your life. What is important for you? What are you manifesting? And how are you manifesting? Look into that. Don't judge others. It is not going to work because you have no idea what the other person is life is all about. पिछले जन्म में बहुत अच्छे कर्म करके आया इसलिए वो अंबानी के घर पैदा हुआ है, और कोई बहुत बुरे कर्म करके आया इसलिए झुग्गी झोंपड़ी में पैदा हुआ है। समझ के बाद अब वहां से कैसे ग्रो करते हो डिपेंड्स ऑन यू। कोई स्ट्रीट लाइट में पढ़ने के बाद आईएएस ऑफिसर बनता है और फिर वो कहां से कहां पहुंच जाएगा, और जो बहुत बड़ी खानदान में पैदा हुआ है वो ड्रग्स लेके कहीं और पहुंच सकता है। सो यू हैव नो आइडिया व्हाट इज हैपनिंग देयर, सो डोंट जज देम बाय देयर life. We don't
Superficial.
know what is happening. Correct. Look into our life. That is much better. Yes, Deveshi. I will not go into further discussion. But हाँ, आप ये जरूर कर सकते हैं कि जो आप मैनिफेस्ट कर रहे हैं, कैसे कर रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं और क्यों कर रहे हैं, ज्यादा जरूरी है। जब आपको ये पता लग जाएगा मैं क्या मैनिफेस्ट कर रहा हूँ और क्यों कर रहा हूँ, then the process of how becomes very very easy and easy to understand also. That is how the divine will give you. Yes. Is that answered your question, or you have something else?
I have something else to say.
Okay, go ahead.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है फर्दर टू दिस कि मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि जो सीक्रेट कोड है उनका, है ना, what is the gap between the secret codes of the good people and the bad people who are prosperous and wealthy and who acquired materialistic things in this world successfully?
So one I have already mentioned is the kind of karma that you have done. Okay, so karma theory will apply, law of cause and effect. We have seen that cause and effect हम बात कर चुके हैं वेडनेसडे सेशन में। तो अगर आप वो सेशन देखेंगे वो क्लियर हो जाएगा आपको कि लोग कैसे कॉज एंड इफेक्ट से अपनी जिंदगी को बिता रहे हैं। दूसरी चीज है alignment of conscious mind and subconscious mind, and that is what I profoundly say is essence of whatever you are manifesting in your life. जो अभी संजीव ने भी कहा कि दिल और दिमाग के साथ अलाइनमेंट होगी तो आप आराम से मैनिफेस्ट कर पाएंगे। करेक्ट। So these are basically the things that we have discussed, and I think that is the gist of our discussion. So we have to look more into it. And of course, if you want more discussion and how to align with it, join the program on Sunday and see what NLP gives you. That gives you a huge realm of possibilities which will open up for you. That is what I can say right now, because we can't go on discussing this. You have to actually see how you create a bigger purpose in your life. You have to see how you create an identity which is next to divine. You have to see how you can be actually a provider always and not a consumer. And this alignment comes in this program very very powerful. So that is what I would suggest. अगर बहुत ज्यादा आपकी लाइफ में सफरिंग एंड मिजरीज हैं, आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा लाइफ में क्या हो रहा है, देन यू शुड गेट अलाइनमेंट। जैसे हम गाड़ी की अलाइनमेंट करते हैं ना ताकि जर्नी अच्छी हो, वैसे ही अपनी इनर अलाइनमेंट करना जरूरी है, और वो एनएलपी से बहुत पावरफुली होता है। इट विल गिव यू सक्सेस इन योर लाइफ इजीली, so you will live life with ease and joy and glory. Yes, so with that we come to the end of the session. unless somebody has any question. Last and final call. Any questions? Let me check with others who have not shared anything and who have come here possibly for the first time. So Tarun ji, Ranjana, Apurva ji, Harsh ji, Pravi ji, अरे बड़े लोग हैं. आप लोगों ने कुछ बोला नहीं. So just let us have the takeaway. इस सेशन से क्या लेके जा रहे हैं?
I would like to say something to Ranjana that she told me that come to Delhi, so I am coming to Delhi.
Very good, perfect. So that is a different ball game, but then yeah, you have manifested it. Great, wonderful. Okay, all the others, what are you taking away from the session? And of course, I will come to Shashank ji and Geeta ji also. So by the time others are sharing, Shashank, Sushil ji and Shashank ji kahan gaye? Okay, koi baat nahi. So Sushil ji and Geeta ji, what are you taking away from the session? We have come here for the first time.
What I think the most important thing that I found was focus on the larger picture, the energy, the provider, rather than on the smaller picture, because the more you ask from the divine, that is the more you're going to get. If I focus on something like just a very small piece of chocolate or a car, as Amit says, I'm only going to get a car or just a chocolate. Maybe I would get a fleet of cars. Maybe I would own a factory of chocolates, and there's no limit to them. So maybe it's tapping in the divine source, the energy level, not the matter. So that is the biggest thing that I've learned today.
Wow, fantastic! You have summarized the whole program. Fantastic, very good, Geeta ji.
Thank you.
That is the kind of learning I need from the participants. Perfect. Very good. Sushil ji, what are you taking away? Yes, and after that Shashank ji, and then we come to others. Sushil ji, क्या लेके जा रहे हैं session से? Yes.
No, words are not coming.
Okay, but you like the session? Anything?
Yeah,
anything boiling up in
yeah.
you? कुछ
Yeah.
उथल-पुथल हो रही है तो
हो
organize
रही
your
है,
thoughts.
settle.
Very good.
Settle नहीं हो रहा है. I need to redefine my life itself. क्या मांग रहा हूँ?
So there is a great opportunity for you coming up from this Sunday. Our program is on. So try to register there and see how life opens up for you. And I can promise you, spiritual NLP can open the doors of your life in a big way. Yes. So look into your life and see. Yeah. See the opportunity. The opportunity is always coming to you. You have to catch that opportunity and latch onto it. And let me tell you, it is fun. It is a lot of fun. NLP is full of fun because it is all about visualization. And it is all about programming your subconscious mind. और कोई ज्ञान नहीं है. And how many of you have attended my Vedic Healing and Vedanta Wisdom program? Hardly any gyan. It's all stories. And here it will be hardly any gyan. It will be all activities, visualization activities, and it's going to powerfully re-imprint your subconscious mind. जितने virus हैं सब निकाल देंगे. Yes.
But the timing 7 to 8 p.m. on Sunday evening somehow doesn't suit me.
7 hours, 7 Sundays, 1 hour each, and you get your life back. That is the deal. Look into it. See for yourself. Decide. As I said, निश्चयात्मिका बुद्धि. If you decide, the universe will open the ways for you. एक बार आप declare कर देंगे मैं Sunday को 7 से 8 बजे busy हूँ, तो universe will make sure that you are not disturbed that time. Very clear. It works that way. Yes. आप देखिए BNI के जितने लोग हैं सारी मीटिंग इनकी सुबह होती है. I am aware of it.
Yes.
और ये बोलते हैं चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए हम वहां पे आएंगे और आते हैं. Once you declare, the universe will make way for you. Correct? Yes, let's acknowledge the commitment of the people who have registered. Yes, Ranjana, please go ahead. Ranjana, कहाँ गई? Ranjana, you are on mute. आप mute पे हैं.
Yes, sir. But low hand करके बोलना शुरू कर दिया. So my takeaway for the day is, today I got to know this new thing that, you should have a bigger purpose of life, and the relation of that with the own, the purpose of happiness, the self-happiness and the self-purpose is also solved.
Absolutely.
Indirectly.
Perfect. Wonderful, Ranjana. And I will take the permission from all of you to say two lines, so 1 minute extension. See, most of the people who are past 50 live life like, 10 साल 15 साल ही तो और हैं, क्या रख कट जाएगी तो जिंदगी कट रही होती है उनकी. और कटने का मतलब क्या होता है? Purpose is survival. Trust me, there is no higher purpose. So if the best things happen in your life, the divine can't do anything. Divine can only give you tathastu. The best thing that happens in your life is you will survive. You will zinda rahoge. And the worst is you will get a cancer because there is no purpose. Cancer is a message to you that you have lost your purpose of life. Stones in kidney and gallbladder tell you that your relationships are stinking. This is the message of the disease, because this is a message. The purpose of the disease is to tell you something. You are not understanding it. Correct? Problem of heart is what? You are carrying emotional poison in you. That is why heart attack comes. और वो स्टेंट्स डाल के घूम रहे हैं. इमोशनल पॉइजन तो वहीं का वहीं है. 1 साल बाद वो स्टेंट्स भी बेकार हो जाएंगे. Try to understand what the message is coming to you. Higher purpose होने से बहुत कुछ clear होता है. So like I said, I'm going to live for 100 years. I will be living happy, healthy, and energetic and young. In fact, I'm growing young. When you stop growing, you become old. You never grow old.
Absolutely.
When you stop growing, you become old. Grow is a process, it's a verb. And old is a condition, a state, noun. So you can't grow old. When you keep growing, you are young. When you stop growing, you become old. Understand that language. That is how your cells are growing every day. How can you be old? No? Like Sanjeev often says, 6 महीने के बच्चे को भी हम पूछते हैं, हाँ कितना, how old is he? How old? He is just 6 months young, yeah. I am 60 years young. Right? I'm going to be 60 years young. So you are always young. And you're going to die young. You're going to die young after an experience of 50 more years. Right? So look at it that way. तो पर्पस होना बहुत जरूरी है. पर्पस बड़ा होगा तो डिवाइन की ब्लेसिंग्स भी मिलेंगी और लाइफ में एक मीनिंग आएगा. वरना कटेगी लाइफ. कटेगी मतलब
हैप्पी.
समझ गए? All right, let's acknowledge everybody who shared. Shashank ji, where are you? What are you taking away?
Looking forward to the Sunday session.
Great. How was the session today? How is the session today?
Yeah, so session was good. Of course, a lot of things which I had already read, they are like kind of getting brushed up again. So rethinking and subconscious mind is throwing back things which were there and now coming back to consciousness.
So whatever you have heard today, rest assured it will be all drilled into your subconscious mind from Sunday onwards. So this is just it. Orientation was a trail poster. This was a trailer. So now you would know what is going to happen on Sundays. Yep. All right, let's acknowledge everybody who shared. Anybody else who would like to have share? क्या बोलेंगे? तरुण जी कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे? What are you taking away from the session?
Of course, the concept of bigger energy and matter
तरुण जी,
is something.
आपका पूरा नाम तरुण वधवा है क्या?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
हाँ, तो आप ही है ना जो ओके. हाँ जी, हाँ बताइए.
So the concept of bigger energy and the matter is something new which I have learned today, and it is something really beautiful that the way you can visualize or imagine your superpower to the different level.
Great, wonderful. So let's acknowledge Tarun ji. And Tarun ji, I'm sure you must have watched the orientation. So please call me for any clarity and take a decision. And I can assure you that life is opening up miracles for you. Yes. All right. Who else is left? Anybody else? हाँ जी शशांक.
1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yes, सुशील जी बोलिए.
आपने कहा लाइफ स्टार्ट होती है 50-60 के बाद में.
नहीं,
तो मैं तो कहता हूँ
50 साल के बाद भी स्टार्ट हो सकती है बोला है.
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि योर लाइफ स्टार्ट्स ओनली आफ्टर वी आर 55 और 60. अभी तक तो समाज सोसाइटी फैमिली के लिए जिए थे. Now your life really starts after you are 55 60. You are free of social responsibility. You can think of your own self, and your path is very clear. You know what you are destined to do, what you are not to do. कौन सा रास्ता आपको नहीं लेना, आपको बड़े श्योर हो आप. So your own life starts only after you have 50, 55, 60, depending on.
I will not put a label on the age. What I will say is that आप पहली बार जन्म लेते हैं जब आप इस धरती पे आते हैं, और दूसरा जन्म आपका तब होता है when you know why you are here. So that can happen any age.
Yeah.
जब awakening आती है, then that is the second birth that you have. So it is important. So that can come at any age. उसमें age नहीं होता. कोई को 5 साल में ही दोबारा आ जाती है.
Yeah.
If you are a Shankaracharya, you will be reborn at the age of 5. But for me, if you ask me, it happened at around 32 years. I was 32, 33 years. I'm born in 1965. It was 1997 when I got that awakening. And since then, my life has only gone in one direction, skyrocketing upwards. And that is what I can share in my spiritual journey. That is what has happened. So once you are awake,
Yes, sir.
you are taking off. So it is a question of opportunities will keep coming to you. When are you willing to wake up and when are you willing to walk on the spiritual journey? सभी लोग walk कर रहे हैं लेकिन बाकी लोग sleep walking कर रहे हैं. You have to be awake, sajak, sachet, and then move on. That is the message. Yes. Okay. Did I miss out on anyone? Anyone else who wants to share? Right. So with this, we come to the end of the session. Already 14 minutes over time. So sorry for apologies for the delay. So thank you very much for your participation. Enjoy a great day. Enjoy a great week. And for those who are registered in the program, we will definitely meet on Sunday and have a great journey ahead for the next 7 weeks. With this, I close the session. Thank you very much. Aham Brahmasmi.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Enjoy. Take care. Bye-bye. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.